Quinn, senior forward Evan Rodriguez, freshman forward Jack Eichel, and junior defenseman Matt Grislick. Coach, if you'd like to start us off with an opening statement just about being here in Manchester.
Sure. It's obviously a great time of year. I'd like to congratulate the three other teams here, Yale, Minnesota, Duluth, and Minnesota, on great seasons. Obviously, we know we've got a tough challenge ahead of us with Yale. A couple of teams in contrasting styles. Their defensive commitment to defense and the way they play in their own end and their goalie certainly is going to be a issue for us. But they also have talent up front. They're not a team that sits back. They're going to come after you, and they want to play hockey. So it's going to be an entertaining game. And we certainly are aware that we're going to have to be at our best if we're going to have a chance to have success.
Thanks, Coach. Question for the student athletes at this time. I know you all have questions. So let's be first.
All right. Josh Stevens, College Hockey News. This question is for whoever. What is the challenge at Yale? Coming in with a top defense, great goaltender. What kind of challenge does that pose to you guys?
I think if we just stick to our game plan, we'll have success. I think one of the things we talked about as a team is we feel our defense is a little underrated. We have one of the best goalies right now in the country, and we're really confident in him. He's been making some big saves, and I think that kind of allows us to stay aggressive late in games especially, and we're just going to try to feed off that energy.
Chuck O'Connor, the Boston Herald. This is for any one of the players. Obviously, you watched probably some tape on Yale this week and listen to what Coach has told you. Can you contrast their style with any team in Hockey East? And did playing the teams that you did in the Garden last week and help for this week?
To protect the players, we haven't watched any film on Yale yet, so I don't want to put them in a tough spot. We've talked about them. But our usual protocol isn't to watch the other team until our normal pre-scout. But they have heard about them, so I'll let them elaborate on what we've talked about.
I think the biggest comparison you can make is probably to Providence. They very defensive team with a great goalie, and but they do also come at you hard with fast forwards. So I think we know what to expect. But like Chris says, we just have to play our game, and things should take care of themselves.
Jim Conley from U.S. College Hockey Online. For any of the players, was there a point in the season that you felt that, I don't want to even call it a hump, but there was something that you were able to just really hit the gas pedal? Because it seemed like the end of the season, especially last week at the Garden, your hockey seemed different than maybe the midway point.
Well, I think we were pretty confident in ourselves the whole season. We knew who, the type of guys we had in the locker room, and going into the beginning of the season, we had high expectations for ourselves, and we knew that not everyone else did, but we knew the type of team we could be and where we could be at the end of the year, and I'm not going to pinpoint one game or a weekend. I think we tried to stay pretty consistent throughout the season. I don't think we lost 2 games in a row at all, and it's something that we pride ourselves on.
More questions for the student athletes.
This is for any one of the players. What do you think of the venue? How was the ice today? And just general surroundings.
Coach alluded to kind of the whole year that when you get to March and April, the ice is going to be tough, and we feel like it was a little bit choppy out there today. But that's what comes when you play late in the season like this, and something we're not really accustomed to, but it's definitely nice to be here, and it's nice to be in such a nice locker room and things like that, so I think it's been fun so far.
Any more questions for the student athletes? The Terrier Trio? No? All right, thank you guys. You can head on out.